birds in the trees. Telling me it is a breeze. As you can see, I do it with ease. Wanna make it them believe. Bad time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, one time for the one time, I'll rebound, I reground. In the meantime, I stack up, this win my reward. Motivation. All the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation.
We are live at the CompuBox Academy. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. So here is 20-year-old Saul Alvarez, who weighed in at 151 pounds. He's 173 centimeters tall. And standing across the ring from him in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky.
So here is 20-year-old Saul Alvarez. Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time.
It'll be ding-ding from Beth Bavdo off.
This bout is scheduled for 4 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, and now introducing from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. At 20 years of age, he is undefeated in his campaign with a record of 36 wins, no losses, 1 draw with 25 wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the young undefeated world contender, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
This is the night. Everybody's looking forward to this night. The heat, the atmosphere, you could cut it with a knife.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Which fighter will say no mas? Perfect counter lands. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice job getting that punch through. Catch and shoot. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Fantastic punch. Beautiful counter punch. done with that counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Counter punching. Punch, counter punch. Missing with the hook. That counter punch caught him clean. The straight right just misses. Nice counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. A perfect counter shot. There's a counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. Nice counter shot. These punches coming from every angle. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Nice counter shot. Good counter punch. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
That's lights out, right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once, you got away with it. You can do it again.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. They exchange punches. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught.
Oh my God.
About that time counter shot. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. A borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
They believe they're fighting.
There's the bell to start round 3. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
I have no idea what they have left. How did you come back from something like that? Not out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Beautiful counter shot. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Straight right, just misses. Nice counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. Straight right, just misses. Perfect counter shot. Good counter punch. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice exchange here from both men. Nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get nervous, someone that's so powerful, you're not thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot to pickpocket them.
Straight right just misses. Perfect counter lands. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter punch. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This is the time that the trainer needs to come in. On to the fourth we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good counter punching. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? That's another scoring shot. We enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny. What have we seen so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
And they figure out the combination to this safe.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Counter punching. And he misses with that jab. They're going deep into the gas tank on this round.
There's a counter shot.
You'd like to see more jabs. Straight right just misses. The stamina is off the charts. Crawford in trouble. This round, hold that thought. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble.
Oh my God!
No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's
No
happened.
way.
Unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.
Damn, that was crazy.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game to save when I can key in combination. Keep the whole that high side, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me till I'm night, night. It's my time in a bright light. Don't ever pay no mind to keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They gon' let me when you shot it, but they wanna talk about you when you're down. Motivation, all that hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Yeah, bad time that I came through when I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone, gotta be, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past who done quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's sold. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, for the gold. Yeah, I've been chasing material things, I've been chasing my dreams. Stay close to the team, I don't ever need no reason to leave. Heard the birds in the trees, tell them it is a breeze. As you can see, I do it with ease, wanna make it them believe. Bad time that I came through when I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, one time for the one time, I'll rebound, I rebound. In the meantime, I stack up, it's win my reward. Motivation, all that hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And here is the legend himself, Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And he'll be facing Terrence Bud Crawford, weighing in at 140 pounds. He's 5'7" tall with a reach of 74 inches.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that...
Saul Canelo Alvarez, a 4-division multi-time world champion, quite simply. Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion.
This bout is scheduled for 6.
Not too many seats to be had. Time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter punch. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Did you see that? Crawford is dazed. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Punch caught him clean. He threw a punch and just got countered. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That counter shot lands. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when it goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Damn.
I wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Damn.
Crawford in that last round. Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here after being dropped twice. And here we go. It's round 2. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Straight right just misses. Good counter punching. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Didn't wait long to get back in and get... And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
Down he goes. Get up! Get up!
in
He's
trouble.
still dazed.
A much better game plan here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Punch, counter punch. Halfway through the round and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's time for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Good counter punch. Insane action. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Straight right just misses. Canelo in serious jeopardy. The pound-for-pound king, Canelo is down. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
But look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow, get to the end.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, if this... Let's get it started in round 3. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head?
How can you miss it? Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I've got to see that again.
Okay. It's getting serious.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Nice counter. Swing and a miss with the jab.
Oh, shit.
I don't think we can truly appreciate what
What
we
the
saw unless we
fuck?
see it in slow motion.
Even I've got to
Damn.
see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give me your blood.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Got to waste time. Get a step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then going to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points for losing.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or a little bit of a nice try.
They exchanged punches. He threw the hook, didn't land. Holding nothing back here in the round. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Beautiful counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Incredible work rate. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. In that last round. Well, this fighter has been here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
To score with the uppercut. Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Just misses with the right uppercut. How about that time counter shot? Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter shot.
Oh,
Let's try to get a replay from a different angle.
got him.
What a shot.
Just like that, folks.
Not many people would have predicted.
Haha.
course, at that time I did cocaine with Carl Malone.